I'm gonna name it the way I wanna name it. But nah, you don't need to name it so people understand. Granular. Too many thoughts. Like I just wanna make music. I can't think about all this shit. Granular. Since flip. What did I say was this? It was B/G#, right? B/G#, and the key was the tempo was 90. Okie dokie. Ooh, Lord Granular. You know what? You will find out what it is. I'm going to name it what it contains. It's vocals and Wurlitzer. Vocals keys. Don't make it that long. It needs to be shorter. This is already reads way too long. How should I better name the files? Yeah, okay. But what's the issue now? What do I know audio? Didn't I upload it? I didn't? Okay. What? No, come on. Sorry guys, I'm just not that smart. I had a track. Oh Lord. Why is it doing it again? I'll go. Okay. If you read patiently, it could work. That looks about right. Oh Lord, vocals, keys, flip. Is flip even necessary to put in there? No, this is unnecessary information. It takes up space, characters. It does not increase the understanding or the visibility. This is rubbish. Rubbish. If you know, you know. Okay, now listen to this. If Codex did it right, are we clipping? All right, you guys, this is the next one. Enjoy flipping. I know that can be used because I almost wanted to finish this beat, but I don't have the patience right now. No help, no, yeah. Oh, yeah. And we need to make a new photo. Open sound library. How do I name everything well? Refresh. Okie dokie. La 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 la. I feel like playing some classical drills. Pop, 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 pop. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. What is this chord? What's wrong with this chord? Is it augmented? What is so fancy about this chord? Nothing, probably. Interesting. That was the augmented one, I guess. Ah. Da ba da 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 ba da. No 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 da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Ba da ba da ba da ba da. Ba da ba da ba ba ba. Ba da ba da ba. Ba da ba da ba. Okay, anyway. Okay. Let's get a new block. New block, new scale. No fun. Mute. Reverb. Okay. I'll put this back. I'm not happy how where this text sits. Let's put it back to Control D. Is it? No, Control F. Nope. That's not how it goes. That is it. What scale we're gonna play next? Maybe we're gonna keep it like that. You know what? I might. I just want it a little bit more tidy, like so. Control F or Control D now. Control E. Center. Yeah, that looks about right. Maybe select fall. Maybe make it smaller. That's better. Let's make it tiny. Not tiny, but fitting. Okay, Control F. That seems good. Center. Scale to no bounds. Control Z. Come on, come on, come on. It can stay on its inner bounds. Control D. Control F. Center. Yeah, I'll just put it there. Just like so. Hey. Okay. Huh. Maybe. Maybe we're going to make this a little bit see-through. Like, how is that? That's maybe still too bright. What would you call this? What would we name this? I named it all art vocals keys and the key B, G sharp, and the BPM. Does that make sense? Dum bum bum bum. Dum bum bum bum. Dum bum bum bum. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Caption properties. What do I want to do? Let's play scale of the day. I think you guys don't like captions. What? No. Yes. Like so. It's way too big. Oh, she said. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? Maybe. I'm gonna keep it like that. Okay. That looks alright. And I think it's fine. But I probably want to put this now on, how about so? And also I want to put a filter on that, so you see a little bit more of this room. That's okay. Now it should go in between being see-through and not, if I did it right. I didn't. Huh? Am I stupid? No, I'm just, yeah, somewhat. Yeah, okay. Now I see. Never mind, never mind. Okie dokie. Let's do this like this. And actually, I think I think I can live with this. Let's lock these sources for now before I will do something stupid. And you know what? We can probably put this here, right? But I don't like it like that. And coming to think of it, I probably want to put the chat there, right? That would maybe make more sense. Maybe. Da, 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 da. Some things are good and a lot of things are really not good. In solo, everything is fine. But together, everything is kind of... Now I have to put the camera in the corner. It's not good. Needs to go here. Maybe so. I'm not happy with these placements. I'm not happy with the placement of these sources. I don't know. I don't want to have to be moving them constantly around and I don't want to make a gazillion scenes in OBS. It drives me nuts. Nah, I just gotta place them in the corners, right? Because there's not enough space. It must be corners. Corners, 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 corners. But let's make this bigger maybe. Otherwise it doesn't make any sense. And then I could just hide it. Let's make this bigger. What's going on there? Okay, let's listen to something. The guitar is way too loud in the mix. Way, way, way too loud. That was poking out before. I can just render the stems of this, but like in solo, it's all okay. But if we are just playing two lanes at the same time, we learn very fast that there's no quantization and it's not really pocket. I could do it like that, maybe. But that's also not cool, is it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Is this better? But on the other hand, I don't need it this big. Like, let's... Nah. What am I doing? I'm doing one thing, then I reverse it, and then I do it again. I'm wasting time. God, for... Where the heck do I place these sources best? But in solo, I do like this guitar, actually. Like, I like everything in solo. And the piano and the strings is fine together, but everything else does not work out together. Like, if we play the strings and the piano, I could actually... I'm quite sure this is really not too far off from the beginning of a rendition of Summertime that I know very well. Maybe too well. Maybe that's why it sounds like that. Let's get the piano and the strings. This view or yet a different view? Chat on screen or nay? There's always chat on the side, right? It's not really necessary, is it? But on the other hand, I think people like to see that their words typed out on the screen. I'll leave it there. We are still a very small community, so it shouldn't be too much visual clutter. If it shall turn out to be too much visual clutter anytime soon, we can always just deactivate the source. But I think maybe it's pretty standard and a nice touch to see what people are writing. Where did I put QWERTY? I did not lock it correctly, did it? No, I didn't, or did I? No. And this is not perfect. 960, have the screen, lock the source. Okay. I think, am I going to render all the stems of this? What makes more sense for you guys? Do you want me to render, just render the loop or render all the stems? What's up with my Celeste? Why don't I hear a sound out of that? Hey. Where would I go wrong? It's probably muted in the mixer, right? Yes, it is. Yes, yes, yes. Noodly, 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 noodly blues. Let's get this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Lord have mercy. You know what? Did I actually render this already? I'm not quite sure. I think I did render. But let's see. Are we clipping? We should almost be clipping. I think this guitar is insanely loud. And also, let me see. The organ is 50 to the right. That means we are going to put the guitar 50 to the left. Maybe that will make it a little bit easier for our mixing. Because if they don't have to fight for the same space, they may play nice. So much better. Like, still, the timing is very terrible still for a lot of the elements, but just taking off volume and putting it to the left, I just feel free. Ooh, that could be fun to automate a stop or so. Yeah, sure. That could be really fun. And also, I forgot one thing. This organ doesn't have what I love using most. Also, I don't want this in there. And I don't want this in there. Is there anything else that I don't want? I want a tape for the organ. You're absolutely right, and I will do it exactly like that. But you know what? Now I have to make a million more folders. Oh no. I have to make so many photos and so much artwork. God damn it. I have to make artwork for every goddamn 8-bar loop now. Twice. What am I thinking? Like, look, last night it took me probably 30 minutes. Obviously, I'm not a photograph. It took me 30 minutes just to make a photo of this my guitar and a photo of the keys. Imagine I'll have to do this for every loop. It also, would it really make sense? Like, I mean, yes, it makes sense to do it like that in general, but the problem is, imagine we had 100 loops here. How can I organize the loops on the side itself? I have no option to make. I mean, I usually put all that stuff also on Drive. Damn. Oh my God. I will have to do so much graphic stuff. Shit. I need to stop swearing. That's just not necessary. I'm sorry. Oh my God. That means, oof. just imagining for every one of these loops to make a separate folder. Oh, that will hurt. I'm already way too old. How am I gonna accomplish this? But you're right. That's the only way to do it. God damn it. Shit. Yeah. Let's mix this and then I'll try to do it like you suggested. This organ is just bananas. But yeah, I also try to make them look vintage. Like I use a couple of vintage filters for this guitar shot and whatnot, and some sunburst and whatnot. But yeah, I was also thinking, of course, like try to make it super simple so you don't even have to really read. Just look at it, you know, it's guitar. Look at it, you know, it's keys and whatnot. But I'm not too familiar with Bandcamp either. It is just a good site that you can use when you're an independent artist. And it's one of the sites that I like because I I don't know if I want to put music on Spotify. I have a very strong hate-love relationship. I say this sentence probably every time. I have a couple of these relationships with Spotify. As a consumer, I love Spotify. As an artist, they are the devil to me. That's why I want to do all the work on Bandcamp Also, there I can just choose however I want it to be. Like I can make it all for free. If people want, they can donate and whatever. But I have to make an album or a single, and yeah, that's yeah. I will have to think about this, but you're still absolutely right. We will need to. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this organ. This organ belongs, but it's difficult to fit this organ. I think I might know why. Did I do EQ? What am I thinking? How is this going to work if I'm not using what I have? Okay, but let's not neuter this organ too much. But I think we have to make a cut at somewhere around 100. Otherwise, we should probably not use a bass. Like, oh my god, look at that. Even with EQ, it's kind of like jumping through the roof. You mean without or with EQ? Like, I wasn't looking at... I can take the EQ off, but I have to meter this. And sooner or later, there will need to be a low cut, I know that. It is not the easiest sound to mix if you let it have all its frequency. It's a great sound, but it's not a very mixable sound. We did what we always do. Like, often it sounds like I'm doing a lot of different stuff, but in reality, I'm doing always pretty much something very, very similar. I will almost always be playing at a blues scale, major, minor, whatever, or modal mixture. And I will be playing the diminished sixth scale. And I will be playing the some minor modes, and I'm just gonna try to mix it all somehow. That's all that happens. Oh, I forgot to lock this to the... I want to see that probably. Lock MIDI looper. We were playing There's the Blue Scale. We are going... Okay, I'm playing way too many trills on this keyboard. Okay, let's try to track that quick. But maybe on the right note. Let's... Okay, I didn't play it better than last time. I know. I didn't play it better. I didn't play it better. Ah, please, Lord, give me the strength to count, at least from 1 to 4. I don't even expect to count to 8. Oh my god! It is a very simple scale. It doesn't have that many notes. And I've been playing the scale, I think, almost 24 hours now. Did I do something to the sound? Why is it silent now? No, I'm just going deaf. I'm losing my hearing. Why would I do that? Why? Just seriously, why? Why? We want to play tap, bop, 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 bop for the first 4 bars, and then we're going to play da ba bra da 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 da. Nothing else. It's very simple. You know, I'm not really that convinced, but let's say we are keeping it. you know, that was loud. I should have probably counterfeited it before. I just need to see them getting about 3 decibel for harmonic distortion. Yeah. This organ is really just... Whoever made this, I love you. This organ is really good. Ooh, okay, we have to take this down. I see, I see. Maybe we're not gonna cross maybe an input of 4 or 5. Otherwise, we will get too much harshness with the harmonic saturation. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I forgot. I wasn't even playing a bass. No, that overloads that real quick. Okie dokie. Let's see. Oh God, it's not. Why am I even thinking about what time it is? I know I need to keep my mouth shut. Also, one sec. Keep this open. Get this. Also keep this open. Now we have them both. And get that. And keep that open. And mute my voice. Because what good is... Let's say it is somewhat leveled, as is for static. Static mix, that is. Da 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 dun, dun, dun. Is there still reverb? Oops. Sorry. Sequencer. Also, we're going to rename this grain. The patch can be named whatever it is, but I want every mixer channel to read without, to be able to read it without a brain. And it's very important. Everything needs to be clear. Otherwise, like you just imagine, we had 128 tracks and they would be called like, oh Lord. You can't just read it even because there is not enough space and it's not descriptive enough. Unless you just work by yourself, then you can do whatever you want. But if you share files with other people, you better make sure you speak the same language. Okay. What am I looking for? I think I'm losing focus terribly. And maybe I'm going to sample into mimic real quick. Nothing crazy, like always. Then I will render this loop. Maybe I'll do that first. Mimic. Mimic. Okay. Control save. Ba, 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 ba. Mute vox. I think the guitar was still too loud, was it? I guess, all right. Let me look at that again. The guitar was poking. Did I leave the mic on? What am I thinking? I do that pretty often, actually. You haven't seen me do that on stream, but I do that pretty often. If I am not finger drumming the drum groove myself, if I program a drum groove, I will resample it, chop it up, and make it less rigid. That's what I do very often, especially with percussions. I do this a lot of with my percussion bus. I will use like some. You saw me use a lot of these. I will have like a whole percussion section. I don't know, maybe 4 piece, 8 piece, 10 piece percussion thing, and then I will sample that and give it some good distortion and a ladder pass filter and take off some of the high end, and then it's gonna smack. No, this sampling, chopping up the drum breaks is amazing. Sometimes, if I am too annoyed trying to record the perfect loop into unquantized, that is, because that takes a whole lot of time to record unquantized and make it loop. Sometimes, if I just want to work fast and I know I will be micro sampling anyway, I will be finger drumming, not recording, just sampling into mimic or in grain. I can show you real quick. Yeah, I know it's not screaming creativity exactly. I know, I know. Sometimes I will do it like that if I'm really, really lazy. Other times I might be programming stuff and then chop it up. Like if I have something like that, you know, sometimes I will have something like that. And then I'll add perks. Okay, for instance, let's go here. We already have another one. Why? Oh, wrong instrument. This is supposed to be a bodhran. Bodhran. Where's my bodhran? I want my bodhran. However to pronounce it. I need to... There it is. That's better. Right now, 90. The finger drumming that I did was, I guess, around 90, because most of my projects are 90, and I think it has almost become muscle memory. I am fairly convinced that I kind of engraved 90 BPM into my fingers somewhat. Like, but now it's exactly 90, and my finger drumming before was similar. Without the perks, that is. Let's turn these down. Too loud. And also something, I know what it is. The open hi-hat is killing my ear. Like, what the heck am I thinking? Really? I was thinking it needs more top end? Maybe it did. Well, sometimes I seem to have had a reason for something. Like, let's say we could, hold up. Then I would go in there, like we could use this one, hold up. We could use my dirty finger drumming. Okay, we have to take this delay off now. We can't have the delay on the drums. Yeah, I'll sometimes chop them up. But we could also chop something up that is a little bit more in time, like what we just programmed. Yeah, actually, I do chop up drum breaks quite some. Yeah, sometimes I chop them up. Sometimes. But I prefer chopping up harmony sections and then doing the finger drumming. But sometimes I also like we could do it differently. We could also go like I think this is 90, right? Maybe a little bit clashing, but I also love no added drum finger drumming. Like if we had this yeah, know what I mean. Yeah, I'm mad in love with sampling. Like I love chop up drum breaks, finger drumming myself, or I love having a loop with drums and having it all in my sampler so I can do like a no added drums flip kind of thing, you know? That's also really dope. I love that. But it takes so much time to find good flips. And there's always a million flips. Let's put some delay back on. Yeah, well, you know. You know. But I forgot what I wanted to do. I just wanted to record, I wanted to render this again, right? And then put it out there. Let's mute this. Let's mute that too. And that also. Let's listen to this again. If you ever find me pressing start and stop like every other millisecond, I'm listening for the reverb tail of everything. I'm always checking if the reverb is in place. Like if I feel like the tail takes too long or stops too soon, then. And I find that I exaggerated a little bit with the reverb. The reverb should be a little bit tighter, but I don't want to go and add it now. I will be rendering this and substitute the previous version where the guitar was way louder. And then I should really probably just cut the stream because every day I say the same thing. I always say like, I can't maintain this. It's dawn again. I got no schedule. I just keep repeating myself, but I'm not changing. That's a little bit unfortunate. The reason is just amazing. Also, I'm not quite sure if I put this in the Google Drive, but I will, like, if you're a Reason user, the link in the description also contains a link to this Google Drive dispensary where there is these are still placeholder just so I can be organized. Only stuff that I do for now is these loops, but starting from today, I will make it so that every loop will be in an album. The loop will be first and the stems will follow. Just as you suggested, it's just common practice. I'm just gonna render this real quick and we're going to substitute for this because this guitar is just too loud. Let's just listen to this again. That was the earlier version. the guitar is just poking out as if it would be playing the first violin. It's not. It is just a support instrument. Well, maybe not just a support instrument, but it's not supposed to take the spotlight. Okay, let's render this. Okay, what else do we need to bounce? We need to bounce the mixer channels, right? Which one do we want? We want everything except the master bus, I guess. I've really got no clue how to, what would be best. Probably pretty much dry. Yes, I know, of course, but not absolutely dry. Of course, I won't be putting reverb there, so you can put it in your own space. But okay, how many channels do we have? What do we want to? We want the strings. We want this organ. The signal will be tapped before EQ, dynamics, and other channel settings. I'm not sure. None? Really none? I guess so. Then you will have to do it all yourself. Also, it's only you who can do it, actually. Let's see. What do we have? We have guitar, piano, organ, strings. Piano. Where's this organ? And this is the guitar. Okay. And no. 48 undizit. Nothing else ever. The signal will be tapped before EQ, dynamics, and other channel settings. Well, I guess that's it, right? Go to F and sounds and samples, G drive, open sound library, loops and skits and sketches. Yes, but make a new folder there. Come on. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I don't think I will be doing anything productive. I will be uploading the stamp from that and putting that into a folder after I have had some sleep. Right. Okay. I hope, as always, that it was somewhat interesting and just groove it, stay funky. May the muse be with you all and happy creating. Peace.